It's Tuesday again, which means it's time to check out our Infinite Archive vendor wares. Let's start with our treasure map. I don't know about you guys, but Cyrodiil treasure maps for me go into deep storage. I tend to forget I have them. I don't like getting them. They are good for helping with weapon sticker book, but I know some people delete them. So I still think 2000 Archival Fortunes is too expensive for most maps unless they drop something really fantastic. I'm skipping this one, but your mileage may vary. Everybody's waiting for the style page. It is the Sentinel of Rekugama's mask. This is what it looks like. This drops out of Darkshade Caverns 1, not a difficult dungeon, even on Vet. The drop rate is horrible, but it is not a difficult dungeon to run. So if you are short on Archival Fortunes, this one might be a style page to wait on. I'll probably still buy it just because the drop rate is horrible and I don't like farming the same dungeon over and over again, hoping that maybe, just maybe, I'll get the drop and then watching all my friends get the drop instead. So I'm probably going to pick this one up. Companion equipment is medium armor. Again, we're at the mercy of whatever trait drops, because they're bound. So we can't sell them if it's not a trait we're interested in. I'm going to skip these. Disgusting Spoils. Consume 25 Disgusting Spoils to unlock the Scheming Skeever's achievement and the Malographic Skeever pet. I'm finding that these are dropping just from running Infinite Archive and trying to rack up some Archival Fortunes to spend here. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait on this one. Also, we've seen in PTS patch notes that once you finish getting the mount, your daily reward coffers will start dropping some of these other fragments, so there's really no need to get it now. You'll get it. Our first lead is Chain of the Bone Goliath. This is for the Shapeshifter's Chain Mythic. This Mythic is just okay. And this lead drops from the Vaults of Madness final boss. Again, not a difficult dungeon to run. I don't think this lead is particularly difficult to get. If it's your last one and you don't want to bother, then yes, but otherwise, probably skipping this one. Second lead is Frigid Sapphire. This one is for the Sea Serpent's Coil Mythic, which is pretty good. It has some PvP and PvE applications. It's kind of a niche stack and burn set for PvE for certain fights. Not a bad mythic to have in your arsenal, so maybe pick this one up. However, this lead is actually pretty easy to get. This one drops from the Frozen Ruins world boss in the Rift. It's a pretty easy world boss. It did not take me long at all to get this. We have two books as always. We have Apocrypha, which drops in Scrivener's Hall. I really like the look of this book. It's nice and clean. It doesn't look damaged. And the drop rate in Scrivener's Hall is horrible. Absolutely horrible. So I will be buying this one. Then we have Obscure Killers of the North, which drops out of Infinite Archive. And I'm going to put how the books work down below. You cannot buy these books unless you have learned the eidetic memory of the book. You found the book out in the wild, the gold glowy book. But that information will all be linked below. I like the cover on this. It's kind of pretty. And again, it's a nice, thick, clean book. Sigil Glowglobe's Conjectural Writings. This is one of 7 parts of the Sigil Glowglobe used to advance the eponymous achievement. This is the Sigil Glowglobe emote that you get. These pieces are also not bound, so you can just buy it off of guild traders. Right now, TTC on PCNA is saying 1 to 2,000 gold. I would just spend gold, personally. All right, for Tales of Tribute this week, we have the Slayer Ansei's deck fragment piece, found occasionally after defeating world bosses on High Isle and Amenos. This might not be a horrible one to get if you don't already have it, unless you feel like farming world bosses in High Isle. All right, so that is this week's offerings. Honestly, I'm probably going to get the style page and the books and nothing else. What about you? What are you guys going to get? We're going to run an arc of Infinite Archive and see what's dropping. So we have finished running an arc of Infinite Archive, and here's what we found. We have gear from Deshawn, which includes Plague Doctor, Mother's Sorrow, and Mother's Embrace. We also found we have things dropping out of Hughesbane, like Baraha's Curse and Zavara's Scales. I will say that these used to be much more difficult to get, so your sticker book may not be done out of Hughesbane. This might be a great opportunity to to get those sticker book pieces if you are not done yet. And that's it. This week is slightly less disappointing than last week, but I'm still not thrilled with it. I am going to go ahead and buy the style page and the books, and then we'll see what we can find next week. So I will see you next week when the vendor changes again. Bye for now.